Hello everyone, my name is Xandierious and welcome back to another Magic Arena video. In this one, I am gold ranked tier 3. I am trying to climb, but it's not that big of a deal to me. As it is, I'm looking at some pretty good rewards. 1,000 gold in 2 packs. I won't get any more gold by climbing up, so I'm pretty happy where I am. Anything else above is an extra pack or so, and just a little more frosting on the cake. So today I'm going to be running hello. It was at the top, but it looks like it moved. I'm going to be running Mono Blue Tempo that has been modified. So instead of Essence Scatter, I'm using Essence Capture. It's a brand new card. If you're running Mono Blue Tempo, take out those crappy Essence Scatters and put in Essence Capture, because the double blue is not a hindrance on you at all. You're running nothing but blue. There's no reason you should not be running this card over or under Essence Scatter, because I mean it's just straight up better. It is a better card, absolutely. Not only does it counter a creature spell, but if you happen to have a creature, which in mono blue you probably will, you will be putting a +1/+1 counter on whatever is driving your opponent crazy. Now, normally I would not advise running more than one of these main deck, but just to kind of show off this card and Mono Blue Tempo and how I think it should be played, it's in here. I would recommend running one of those and maybe a Deep Freeze or a Negate. Why is this in here? Oh, right, I don't have the other card. I could use one of my wilds to fill out my sideboard, but we're not going to be using sideboard today. We're just going to be playing the ranked, which Mono Blue Tempo is set to go, so we are not going to delay any further and jump right into a match. I have not played ranked since the new set has released. I'm not sure how Mono Blue Tempo is doing. I assume it's probably doing better at the moment, seeing as a lot of decks are probably experimental and mid-range. I have a creature, I have Curious Obsession, 2 land, a way to protect it, and counter magic. This is a keep. So a lot of people, and I kind of nitpick this, I feel don't play Mono Blue Tempo correctly. I'm not saying that I make every right move, but I see Mono Blue Tempo decks do horrendously terrible things all the time. So here I could play the Warkite Marauder. They showed red, so I'm just going to pass. I have absolutely nothing to do, but I can bluff the counter spell, right? I have my 2 land, I can bluff the counter spell. I can threaten to opt at the end of their turn. I can threaten Spell Pierce. I can threaten so many things, but I'm just going to sit back and see what they're up to. They're going aggro tokens, so that's going to be very bad for me. We are now going to play the Warkite Marauder. I can dive it down if I need to. Hopefully I won't have to. Hopefully next turn I'll be able to Curious Obsession, leave the other 2 blue for the dive down, but things can get really ugly. Alright, they're going to attack. I am not going to offer blocks. They can go do whatever they want to my health. It's not important to me. They're going to tap out, doing a Martyr of Dust, and that's it. Ooh, that's exactly what I want to see, because now I can also do a Wizard's Retort. So at this point, they are not looking like they're going to be doing too well against me. Yeah, we're going to be doing 3 to the face, taking action to draw a card. I'm going to play out the Siren Storm Tamer. I have 1 mana for dive down, 1 mana for Siren Storm Tamer's ability to counter a spell or ability that targets me or a creature. So that's stuff like Settle the Wreckage, that's stuff like, oh, Jesus. They tapped out for Legion War Boss. They didn't lay a land this turn, so they could play a Shock. But I don't think I can let the War Boss resolve. That will destroy me so fast. No blocks. I'm going to be hitting them for 4 now. And I was not punished. I have an Essence Capture. That'll be good. So we're just going to be pushing the attack. Whatever. I don't care what I turn into a 0/1. This is good for flyers because it pops them to be a 0/1 ground creature. losing the abilities means that they also lose flying. I did not play the Tempest Djinn. I want to keep up my counter magic. I'm probably going to be essence capturing whatever they try to play right now. Pass the blockers. Well, I don't have blockers, so I'm just going to take the damage. Oh, what are you going to play? You're going to play that. Well, I'm going to essence capture it and target one creature I control. Warkite Marauder gets an extra attack and defense, which will be very useful. It's going to be my turn now. Chart a course. Should I play out the Djinn to have a blocker? They can do 4 to me. They'll drop me to 6. Probably not. They're dead very, very soon. Let's see what I get from my draw. That could make a huge difference. Take an action. Let's see. 2. 1 for that, 1 for that, 2 for this. I'm just going to end the turn right here. We're not going to take any chances. That is the thing with mono blue. You don't want to take any chances. Let's see. They get a creature. What can they do for 3 red? Legion Warboss. They'll flip this immediately. I think that's probably the right play. Now, I did put myself on a limb. If they play something more threatening than that, I should not counter it. What are they doing? They're looking at their lands. They looked at this creature, Conclave Tribunal. Yeah, that's not even going to resolve. I will tap out for that. So I could have let it resolve and countered it with Siren Storm Tamer's ability. That could have potentially been safer. I'm going to do 5 to them. They're only going to be able to do 4 to me. It's not looking good for them. Yep, of course I'm going to take the draw. At this point in the game, with 2 dive downs, I will play out the Tempest Djinn. I'm just going to guarantee that they can't do lethal or something crazy to me. And there's the concede. Oh, that was such a good game. My first notch towards gold rank 2. I got some prizes. We can open up a pack. Let's do that really quick. Just one of these. I could save my gold, but I don't know. I've been so pack happy. I know it's not the smartest use of my gold. So just spare me that. Dude. No freaking way. That's my 3rd one of those. That's so great. That is one of my favorite cards. I don't think it's game breaking. I think it's a pretty fair card. It's just one of my favorites. I don't know. That's hilarious. And I got a rare out of that. That's useful. Right now I'm working on a big mana Boros deck, or big mana Jeskai, but the big mana Boros is turning out better. The big mana Jeskai would eat up so many wild cards. I'm not even going near that. So we're going right back into ranked with mono blue tempo. I hope that first game really helped any of you who want to play mono blue tempo better, because as you saw through that, we went through that game smooth sailing. They didn't even try to remove a creature. This hand, it does have card draw. I'm not huge into this hand. I wish this was an opt or a Curious Obsession. I'm gonna mulligan. Mulliganing is aggressively is a good thing in this deck. That does help. That kind of does act like a dive down. So we'll leave that there. I forgot to see who's playing first. That might have influenced... Alright, they're playing first. That's good. So I can do this, and I'm actually going to say go. If by chance they play a 1 or 2 drop, I really, really don't want to see. That's non-creature. I could spell pierce it. Alright, Wizard's Retort. This early in the game, I want... I don't think I can turn it down, honestly. It's a good card. We got the Tempest Djinn. Do I play out the Warkite Marauder to try and bait out a cast down? If it sticks... Probably just pass the turn. I don't know what their deck's doing. If it's mono black, I'm kind of in the dark. Oh, that's what kind of deck you are. See, that was very good that I didn't play the Warkite Marauder. I now know that they're chromatic black. So they're going to try and pass a chromatic lantern probably this turn. And I'm going to try and Wizard's Retort it if they have it. If they don't have it, it's kind of a wasted turn. But honestly, I'm not in the best of shape to deal with the chromatic black. Could play the creature. At the end of their turn, I'm going to flash in the Trickster. Okay. There's no target, but that's fine. I'm going to play the Siren Storm Tamer. But I think I might hold out on Curious Obsession. Maybe I could have played the... Maybe I should have played Warkite Marauder. That might have been a smarter play as the Warkite Marauder, but I'm not sure. It's too late now. That threatens my board. Pretty bad. I could let it resolve. In fact, I think I will. It's a risky move, but it might be one that I need to take. Okay. 3. Alright, we're going to get out the Mist-Cloaked Herald. We're going to pass it back over to them. If they play Chromatic Lantern, we can probably counter it. That's a lot of mana. Eldest Reborn. It needs to be countered. I probably held out for the Chromatic Lantern for far too long. Probably a huge mistake on my part, but we're going to start getting traction as long as this doesn't get killed. I have Opt. It's not necessarily a counterspell. That pretty much is, but this can find a counterspell. It's also what I was getting at there. Counterspell or dive down, that is. Okay, they're going to tap for 5. They're going to try and do Ritual of Soot. I cannot use Siren Storm Tamer to take care of that. I need a Spell Pierce. Oh no. That's a feels bad man moment. Karn's okay. Let's see, I get to choose what card they get in their hand. They're gonna get Karn. Niv Mizzet, they're probably gonna might not play out next turn. I think that I threaten them with the Jhin. I've kind of screwed up. Should I make sure that I can kill Karn next turn? Why not? I'm in a little deep at this point. Maybe I shouldn't have let that clear, so then they would have been playing that and letting that one clear instead. I don't know. I don't know if that would have made a difference. Alright, what card are you getting? Oh, you're getting a land. Happy freaking birthday. Moment of Craving. That's definitely not a card I like to see. They're playing something big. Or are you going to try and resolve? 9. What are you trying to resolve for 9? Oh, that's terrible. I think that's game. Oh, none of them fly. I can do 7 to them. 8 times 2 is 16, 20. Back to me. It's not enough to win. That is not enough to win. I think I just need to go face and hope for some miracle I can make it through this. So next turn, the max I can do is 8 with this combo. I need to block, though. If I don't block, that's lethal. 16 and 4 is 20. Okay, they're putting something from exile in their hand. Probably Moment of Craving.
Is ever truly lost.
That would be the correct move. Moment of Craving guarantees them the win. Yep. There's absolutely no tricks I have. I'll let them play this out, and then we'll go for a third game. And I might just call that a video? No, maybe not. Let's go for 4 games. So I think this game is an example of I definitely misplayed. Maybe I should have kept that first hand. I definitely feel like there were misplays. And you can point them out constructively in the comments. I would love to read that. I really would. I'm not looking for you to bash me, but I am looking for you to tell me what did I do wrong in that game. Should I have kept that first hand? It had counter magic, it had creatures, it had draw. Granted, the draw was a bit clunky. It was Charter Course. This is a hand that I'm keeping. It is running off of 1 land, but I can opt for my land. Let's see what they're playing. They're going to play green. If they don't drop black, I can play pretty risky. I really want the dive down. I really do. But I also really... I got the dive down anyway. Please give me a land. Alright. So now I need to get a creature out. And that's my turn. That is unfortunately my turn. An ideal next turn would be a land into Curious Obsession. No black yet. That's good. Thrashing Bronodon's a serious fucking problem. Because with Thrashing Bronodon, they can destroy my Curious Obsession. They do lose their creature. Do I care, though? Alright, they're showing red. My Siren Storm Tamer can be shocked and lightning struck. I wasn't sure if they're running Dino or if they're just running the Bronodon because there's a lot of threatening enchantments at the moment. By the way, Siren Storm Tamer cannot counter Thrashing Bronodon's ability because it's going to be targeting a enchantment, not a creature. What kind of play do I make? Do I push the Tempest Djinn? If I push the Tempest Djinn, they could Lava Coil it out of Oblivion. If I Warkite Marauder, I can protect my board while still threatening. I'm at 16 already. Let's go risky. Let's make them have the Lava Coil. I'm not going to be in good shape if I keep allowing them to swing into me like this. I'm going to be in very, very bad shape. I really want to play the Curious Obsession. Oh, they had the answer. Who runs Reckless... I mean, Sandy, Timar, that you run Reckless Rage, but I've literally... Oh, they have Enraged Dinos. Oh, is this a Polyraptor deck? Cinder Vines. Deals 1 damage to me if I play a non-creature spell. I'm really kind of shit out of luck here. Oh, I'm in rough shape. What do you have, Burn? What are you doing? I'm just gonna pass the turn. I really don't know what to do. I'm at 9 life. I'm gonna triple block the Bronodon, dive down one of my creatures, drop a Curious Obsession, and try and just go from there. So we're gonna do this. Block with those 3. Then I'm gonna dive down the Marauder. I believe he gets, or opponent will get the kill on both Siren Storm Tamers. We still take a damage. I'm going to take a damage from Curious Obsession. I think this game's lost, honestly. Did they put all 3 damage on the Warkite Marauder? Huh. Alright. I honestly don't think there's any way I win, because this is just going to destroy me. I just can't take damage. This is rough. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Oh, I didn't even bother reading that. It's targeting the artifact or enchantment, not targeting my creature. Maybe I could have dived down just to see what would have happened. And, I mean, I'm dead. Simple as that, I'm dead. GG. GG. I'm getting manhandled here with my mono blue tempo. Kind of didn't expect them to show the red. But at the same time, mono green with a Bronodon does seem out of the ordinary. That's a mulligan. That's a mulligan too. We have creature, we have counter magic. We're just missing the draw. I guess we'll keep this. Put that on the bottom and hope for the best. Another thing with mono blue is that I've heard, and it's worked out for me almost every time not almost every time, but it works out a lot when I follow the rule, is mulligan aggressively. I've had multiple times where that has benefited me. Alright, we're playing a Gates deck here. What does this do? They don't get the benefit of gaining life, which is good. Should I sorcery speed opt? If I do, what do I get? I could get a land. So I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to bin the land. We want them to force the land on us. We don't want to go searching for the land. We want the Curious Obsession. With MC Herald here. Wait. Oh. Wow, that was a lag on special effects. Open the gates. You're going to look for a basic land or a gate and put it in your hand. Sure. You can have that. I could have spell pierced it, but I'm not in the mood. So they're getting some really good mana fixing, but they're letting me ping them to death. I think this is the time to play the Jhin. I need to clock them, and I need to take advantage of the fact that they're a slower deck. Anything that they can resolve, I should be able to deal with. Their next land almost guaranteed will come in tapped. I doubt they run any basic lands, so I don't have to worry about Ritual of Soot. Even if they do play it, Guild Summit is something you're not having. No. As a big old spell pierce. It would not surprise me if they just concede off of that. Because now I have them on a 5 damage clock. They're dead in 3 turns. I honestly don't think I play a single creature anymore. I just let these two do all the work. They're going to try and resolve a creature. The creature won't make a difference. You can hit me. You can hit me all you want. Yeah. I really don't care. I should have read it before I let it resolve, but... Yep. I'm probably going to Trickster before their attack phase. I'm just going to see what they're going to play. Gateway Sneak. They're going to be tapped out. I'm just going to... Yeah, they're not going to play... Yeah, there it is. Wizards retort that, and then they're dead next turn. Right? 7? Yeah, they're dead next turn, because I was going to counter that. So that was an easy win. We'll keep playing for now. We're 26 minutes in on the recording. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. What is that? 2 wins, 2 losses? 50% win rate? Is that good? I don't know. Is that good, chat? Oh, I want to be greedy. I feel like this is a hand most people would keep. They would see MC Herald with the Curious Obsession, the double land. They would see all these Djinns, and they would keep it. I'm going to keep this hand just to kind of show how punished you can be. If they do not punish this hand, they are dead. They are so dead. If I start drawing into counter magic, it's over. I think they don't stand a chance. I don't know who I'm playing against. I'm going to be playing against Drakes. I'm going to try and just get the MC Herald to stick. I could wait a turn, play out Siren Storm Tamer, then MC Herald. Just so many extra steps. Okay, we're playing Jeskai. Probably Jeskai control. We have all 4 Tempest Djinns in our hand. That's kind of freaking funny. Let's start the tempo train. Woo woo. Fuck. I mean, just concede now. Oh, I'm being cocky. They binned Deafening Clarion. Does that mean they have another? Does that mean they're digging for lands? I got the retort. Who is this target? To each creature. I can't counter that with Storm Tamer. I can dive down my MC Herald and let them live. I don't know why I'm freaking out so much by seeing that. It's not the end of the world. What is the end of the world for me is Cleansing Nova. That will destroy me. So I need to hit my 3rd land. Okay, dive down. I'm going to play out Siren Storm Tamer. Hope it doesn't get countered. If it does, whatever. If it doesn't, I can guarantee having Wizard's Retort ready to go by the next turn. They're going to revitalize. That's fine. They've nullified 3 damage of our tempo, but that's really not the end of the world. Sinister Sabotage just got binned. I think they're digging for lands. That's it. Just a scoop. They got mana screwed. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yeah, I mean, we just lucked out by keeping that hand. If I had mullied once or twice, although they mullied a couple times, didn't they? But if I had mullied a couple times, it probably would have stuck in the game a little longer. Even if that is how I opened. Although with that kind of card draw, do you stay in? That's the question. That's why you want to aggressively mully with this deck. You want to make sure you get that card draw. You want to make sure you protect your creatures. Those are your top priorities. All you need to win in mono blue tempo is 1 creature. Boom. Boom. I think I'm going to keep this. It feels a little weak with one land. I'm gonna... Feels bad to put that on the bottom. Hello, Dimir. I'm gonna play out MC Herald. Maybe I should have played the Opt. In hindsight, I kind of kicked myself, but I didn't want to get bamboozled. They're looking at the creature. I think I do the Opt. I need to hit another land right now. Okay. And hit them with the damage. End the turn. I could play out the other MC Herald, and there is... there could be an argument for doing that, but I'm afraid of Ritual of Soot. They're probably going to dig for Ritual of Soot. I need to make sure I can Wizard's Retort that. They kept whatever it is on the top. Should I leave up the Retort for Soot, or do I play Curious Obsession and get some of my value? I'm going to assume they don't play Soot. It's probably a terrible assumption. They're also tapped out right now. They did show me the Sinister Sabotage, which is not a big surprise for Dimir. Nice. That's kind of cool. That could help with the Doom Whisperer, maybe? Sure. I don't think with 1 mana they're going to kill my creature. And the value that generates is insane. So now, I think we're in a good position. We took some risks. Some risks that maybe weren't the best ones. But we got there. We now have the Wizard's Retort up. Darkblade Agent. That's fine. They still could, what is the card called? I'm gonna draw a card here. Perfect. I'm gonna take it. That gives me the discount on the Wizard's Retort. Perfect. Land. Alright, so I have enough where I can Siren Storm Tainer counter something, and I can retort counter something, or I can dive down. You could say that I should have held back playing it until I did my draw. But no, I probably should have held back the draw. Go ahead, have your creatures. This guy is kind of a problem. They can draw a card if they hit me. I'm not going to let them draw a card. I have 2 dive downs. I kept up. Oops. Yep. Not intelliento. Alright, we'll attack. I forgot about the Death Touch. I did deny them the card draw. That was pretty huge. I want to keep up the retort. Okay. I just need to dodge Ritual Soot. They're dead in 3 turns. Darkblade. Well, the worst they can do is like a cast down. This seems like it's a draft deck, almost. Sort of seems like a GRN draft deck, which is Guilds of Ravnica. 3-2. Do I bother with the block? No. I don't care. Alright. If I play this, I can still have 3 for the Wizard's Retort if the Trickster dies. We'll keep back the Trickster to block the Darkblade agent. Draw my card. Should have waited to play the Jin and my turn. So I think we win this. I don't think there's any way that they win. And I'm pretty sure that just guaranteed a scoop. You want to attack? Yep. My turn. Alright. What do you got? Good game. You played well. The deck was not what I expected. It was a combo deck. Surveil, Darkblade, Death Touch, a little bit of trickery. But that was pretty cool. Let's see what we get out of the pack. If I get my 4th and final ooze, I'm going to lose it. Oh my god, I think that's my 2nd Ravager worm. No freaking way. Oh my god. Oh, this game just wants me to make Gruul. That's a neat card. I'm not sure if it's good. It's 1 mana for a worse Steel Leaf Champion. 1 mana more. But it does have the 2 colorless rather than the 3 green. I'll play 1 more. I'm feeling good. If we end on a loss, we had some good games. I took some risky games. I made some bad plays. I made some damn good plays, I feel like. I feel like my best game was my first game. I'm going to keep this. I like it. I can opt. I can Spell Pierce. I can Dive Down. I have Curious Obsession. They're running mono red. That's going to be a problem. Do I keep the retort? Yeah. I need all the counter magic I can get. So I don't think mono blue tempo is going to be the best in best of 1. I feel like seeing anything past gold rank is going to be difficult. If I really grind at it, I'm sure I can get out of gold, but is it going to be hard? Yes. Alright. They're going to do everything in their power to kill this creature. I'm going to do everything in my power to make it not happen. I'm going to hold up the Spell Pierce for as long as I can. Because they want nothing more than to slap down their Experimental Frenzy and just destroy me and everything on my board with it. Alright, they're going to hit me for 2 here. I'm obviously not going to block. They're looking at killing my creature on the end step. Oh, they're looking at playing a creature. Interesting. Alright, I need to get the Curious Obsession out. Still die to shock. I can dive it down. If they don't shock it on my turn, its survivability skyrockets. Because if they make me tap out to save my creature on my turn, when it comes to their turn, they can top deck a burn, they could have another burn, they could have a more expensive burn. Alright, 4. This is where I have to counter Experimental Frenzy if they have it, even if it means losing my creature somehow. Shock. Okay, they can't play Experimental Frenzy, so I'm going to dive down it. They probably have a backup. They probably anticipated this. No, they... Really? You don't have... Like, you even have a wizard, bro. Oh, Katana. Kanata. Sorry, Katana. So sorry, that is not your name. Alright. What are you doing? You can't kill my creature. Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they getting Curious Obsession? Oh, I was gonna say, are they Okay, this will put my creature out of shock range. That leaves up... doesn't feel good, though. I wish I stayed more on curve with my mana. That would have helped a lot. You didn't have that last time? Gonna dive down this. At this point, I do blow my spell pierce if I do need to. Yeah, don't be afraid of clicking resolve after the dive down one on your creature. Your creature's fine. You're not gonna lose it. Don't lose sleep over that. That freaked me out a lot of times. But you just get used to seeing it. You resolve the spell after you dove it down. Let's see. I need 2 mana up. Yeah. I might actually have to take the block. Trade the Pyromancer with this Siren Storm Tamer. Maybe I should have waited. If I got a Merfolk Trickster, that might have been better. But that doesn't leave up a Wizard's Retort and a Spell Pierce. Okay. Slowly allowing me to draw my cards. Yep. All right. We got some lands. I could Tempest Djinn. I do know they're low on burn. Maybe I should have Tempest Djinn and just no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I dropped the Djinn next turn. There's no... I should have dropped it this... Actually. No. By not playing the Djinn, they were not able to resolve the Volcanic Dragon. Do I throw him off tempo? Let's see, if I take damage, I go down to 4. Let's throw him off tempo. They probably weren't expecting the trade. Okay, there's that. We're going to swing first. Do my 3 damage. Draw my cards. See what I get. Essence Capture. Trickster. We can play the Djinn. We still have Wizard's Retort. Yeah, we're setting. We're sitting here pretty good. Setting here. Just setting here. What do you got? Probably a land and, if you're lucky, a top deck burn. Land. You're gonna attack. You know I take the block. Even if you make a 3/3, I don't care. Actually, do I take the block? Yeah. It's their last card. They get a 3/3. I'm going to be doing 8 to them. Gains first strike. Yeah. I'm going to be doing 9 to them. That's lethal. Goodbye. Yes! Oh! Oh, I beat mono red weird janky burn. With no heals. Oh my gosh. Well, I think that concludes it. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been my mono blue tempo deck in ranked. You saw me climb a little bit. I did pretty well. I mean, I got 4 ticks up, lost 2 games, winning 4 out of 6. That's pretty good. Yeah. Here's my deck list. Feel free to pick a deck from it, and I will try to make it the next video. And if it's not the next, then maybe, you know, just be patient with me, you know? I'm still trying to figure out if Arena is something I want to get into. I see a lot of other YouTubers doing it. and it looks like fun. I play this game a lot, as you can tell from all the decks, and I mean, if you want me to run through my collection at some point, I could run through my collection. I'm just going to scroll through it here while I wrap up. But yeah, drop some likes, show some support. I really appreciate everything. Plenty of feedback. Just leave me tons of feedback. If you like this, recommend it to people and all that. You know how to subscribe. I don't need to tell you. Thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!